Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back with y'all, the quick hit NBA live, man. So we tried something a little different. We're gonna try something different. Give y'all some quick hits, quick updates, and everything we've seen that's going on in the NBA. Talk that quick NBA talk real fast, and we're gonna get y'all up out of here, man. Like I said, it's gonna be one quick one right off the bat to you, man. Appreciate everybody that's coming through, catching this live or on the playback. Appreciate all the support and y'all sliding through this joint, man. But yeah, man, we had a crazy NBA trade deadline, and obviously still got buyout situations happening right now. So we're gonna touch on a little bit of everything, man, to keep y'all up to date, give y'all the latest news on them joints there, and then we're gonna be on the lookout for the some upcoming ones that's on the way. We got Justin Holiday looking to reach a buyout situation with the Atlanta Hawks, and he's looking to land a destination for him. He's in talks with the Dallas Mavericks. Terrence Ross was supposedly had interest in going to the Dallas Mavericks, but I think the Suns went ahead and swooped him up. So he's gonna be a Phoenix Suns here. It's insane, man. Just hearing all these buyouts that's taking place and also all the trades. Obviously, the biggest splashes that took place, we all are well aware of it, man. Kyrie going to the Mavs, and then KD going to to the Suns, man. I guess that's the Nets way of the Nets throwing a kind of middle finger to him, letting him know, hey, you ain't be on your way out this door, but guess what, man? We're gonna send you on your way out the door, but you're gonna have to go over your brother in the West in order for you to make it to your ultimate destination, which is that winning a championship or the champions, making it to the NBA Finals. That's the Nets. So, like I said, their secret way of giving him a middle finger out the way, man, by sending him where he didn't want to go, and obviously sending Kevin Durant to one of his preferred destinations, as he had mentioned previously in a trade request, and he made it. So a lot of people will sleep on that, man. But let me hop in this chat, man. Say salute to my people that join the chat here, man. VP Rock, I appreciate you sliding through, brother. My brother Skywalker Boxing, appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Get better, get healthier, bro. Quick in the building. Salute to you. Salute to you. My bad, y'all. I don't have no flame like the rest of my other brothers. So y'all gonna have to use the imaginary flame on this joint here, man. So I was salute to you. Appreciate you giving me in contact with OG on some great ideas. Definitely got to give a shout out to KQKC Boxing for the saying to try something a little different. So we switching it up, man. We're gonna make sure we live every day. If it ain't for a long time, it's gonna be for a short time, but it's gonna be a great time. In the words of my brother Southern T Boxing, he said he switches it up and said a little bit differently, but we gonna make it work like that for you, baby. But yeah, man. I'm gonna run through all the teams real quick on the trade. So again, if you don't catch it live, definitely catch it on the playback, man. And then I'm gonna give y'all my little insight on what I feel and how I feel about these trades that took place, man. So right off the bat for this one though, you take a look at this bad boy here, man. We gonna get y'all right with these trades, man. It's a lot that took place and a lot that happened, man. And then there's still again potential buyouts that are big splash buyouts that's on the way as well, man. So I know again potentials right off the bat for the biggest names out there. Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, Javonte Green, potential landing spots for the Lakers. I know that they have Russ, Patrick, and Max Christie in 2027, like the unprotected draft picks. But obviously, that's off the table. Why? Westbrook is with the Jazz. Pat Bev, well, he's waived now, so or he reached a buyout situation with his team, so he's a free agent. I think I was hearing that he was looking to potentially go and re-link up with the Clippers. So again, man, there's a lot going on. A lot of people that's leaving teams and going back to teams they once played for. So that's happening too. You want me to feed it? I can feed it. A lot of things that's happening, man, that's switching up and taking place. So again, super crazy off season, man. Crazy off season. Like I still in shock a little bit, to be honest with you, with the amount of trades that took place and what happened. Like, for example, the Suns getting Kevin Durant, TJ Warren, Nets getting Mikal Bridges, which I think was a steal of, man, oh my goodness. Mikal came out and said it himself, man, hey, I probably would trade myself for Kevin Durant. I like Mikal's game, 3-and-D guy, very lengthy. For sure should be in the runnings for winning the Ironman trophy, because that man has not missed a game, college or NBA. Only game he missed was due to the fact he got traded. So one of those players that's always gonna be available for you, man. And the best ability to have is availability. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so they got the Nets got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, and then they got let's see, one, two, three, five first round picks, and what is that? Five first round picks and three second round picks. Man, it's insane. So they got pretty much every year, 2023, so the 2025, 2027, 2028, 2028, 2029, and 2029. Like I said, man, the Nets, I got trades on top of trades, man. And obviously, people was looking at them trades as being high commodity picks, but the situation is, man, with the league being so young and the direction it's headed, you know what I mean? Those picks really going to have that much value? Because you got a lot of players, you got a bunch of players that's under 25 that are pretty much stars in the league already. You know what I mean? A lot of people are asleep on that, but you got a lot of 25 and under stars that are in this league that are legitimate stars right now. So the direction you're heading, the future is bright. I can tell you that much, man. Bucks is getting Jay Crowder, so he's going back to being with the Bucks at one point. Um, the Pacers, they actually waived Serge Ibaka, so the Pacers were getting George Hill, Serge Ibaka, and Jordan Nora, but they actually waived George Hill. Serge Ibaka. I think George Hill, they may or may not keep him, the veteran point guard. So we'll see what happens with that, man. And then another big one that everybody's sleeping on, Mason Plumlee going to the Clippers. Absolute heater of a trade, man. Like kind of lucky in the building, kind of locals. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, OG. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. But yeah, Clippers getting Mason Plumlee, and then the Hornets getting Reggie Jackson and a draft pick. Good swap, good pick, but I think that Mason Plumlee was a much better piece to keep than picking up Reggie Jackson. And that's no slight, no disrespect to Reggie. I'm just saying, I think they could have definitely kept Mason because he was a big contributor in what they do. I will pick up Mason, whether it be NBA fantasy or on my team, just because I like the skill set that he has and what he brings to the team, man. And I think he actually, if I'm not mistaken, reached a buyout. He actually might be going somewhere else too. So again, man, there's a lot that's going on with these buyouts of people in process of negotiating it, or they've already negotiated it. You know what I mean? What's going on, G5? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, bro. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Hopping on, doing something quick. Definitely getting it out there and getting to it with y'all, man. Then the 76ers getting McDaniels. I was watching that game actually. Jalen McDaniels, good pick. They had a few wild plays for him, lengthy wing. You know what I mean? So good solid pick, man. And the Hornets, they got some picks out of it. And Svi, I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not gonna butcher it. And then the Trailblazers, let's see what they pick up. They got Cam Reddish, Matisse Thybulle, and a pick. I think that Cam Reddish pick was probably a very sneaky pick. In other words, I know that the Knicks got Josh Hart. So with the Knicks getting Josh Hart, man, I think with doing that, they pretty much swapped what they expect Cam Reddish to be able to do, except for Cam Reddish is a much better shooter than Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a smart basketball player. He's a slasher, good defender, doesn't make many mistakes and things like that. Definitely a max effort type guy that's gonna get out there and give you everything he has. So again, man, you know what to expect out of Josh Hart. The thing is, again, he isn't a knockdown shooter like that. Crush the legend in the building. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. You know what to expect. You know what you get out of him. Cam Reddish can give you all those things plus scoring at a higher clip. So again, he hasn't been given the opportunity to showcase his talent and skill set yet, man. But I'm hoping he gets that opportunity this go around, man. Definitely hoping that works out for him. I like his game, and like I said, he just hasn't been able to get it, man. But Clippers getting Eric Gordon, Rockets. John Wall, Danny Green. I know there was a buyout situation that took place. Danny Green buyout, and John Wall buyout as well. And he's I feel bad for him, man. Obviously, he left the Rockets in a buyout situation, go to the Clippers, and then the Clippers trading right back to the Rockets. So yeah, it's an awkward situation. It's one of those kind of situations, man. And then the Grizzlies got Luke Kennard. Got to see a few of the games and how they're working at it with him as a potential scorer. Because they need somebody to back up scoring outside of obviously John Morant being the head of that snake, but then Desmond Bain. You know what I mean? They trying to get somebody else in there that can definitely shoot and put up some buckets or at least be a solid backup to Desmond Bain as well, or potential three is a scoring guard. I know they got the other light skinned brother there that's always getting Brooks that's always getting into it with people, man. But we'll have to wait and see what comes about that joint, man. But and then this one, another sneaky pickup that nobody's paying attention to. Mike Muscala going to the Celtics. That young man can shoot the ball. That's one thing I can say. He can definitely shoot. He can score the best of it, man. And then the Thunder receiver Justin Jackson. Again, I think the Celtics absolutely won that trade. And if I'm being honest, I would say that the Clippers won that trade of flipping and getting Plumlee over to their side too. So yeah, man, it's definitely a lot that's going on. And then Josh Richardson going to the Pelicans. Spurs picking up Devontae Graham. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to waive him most likely because they're very guard heavy on that side. So I wouldn't be surprised by that, man. And then obviously, again, you're hearing about the situation when Gary Payton II fell in his physical, and then obviously they gave him an additional day to get that cleared up. Still haven't heard too much about that at this point. What's going on, Southern T? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Again, I don't have no flame to drop on y'all or anything, man. So y'all gonna have to use the imagination on that joint. So again, Gary Payton with that. So again, you heard the news. They gave him an additional day to pass the physical for it. But again, you really haven't heard nothing else. Has been real silent on that. And I think that's being done for a reason. Hawks getting Sadiq Bey, man, oh man, man. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all see that for yourselves, man. Sadiq Bey is one of them players where if you can trade for it and get him and not give up too much, I do it in a heartbeat. Definitely do it in a heartbeat, man. And then what was it? Who else we got, man? Some other notable big trades. Man, I know everybody was making noise about the Thomas Bryant going to the Nuggets and things of that nature. I think Thomas Bryant is a solid backup. I mean, definitely high energy guy. He's not going to go out there and give you um, he's not going to give you starting center numbers or anything like that. But one thing he will give you is definitely more energy than a starting center. I can tell you that much. He is very high energy guy, a rim runner. Definitely goes for the rebounds. And he was showing a little bit of his offensive game too. Again, it just came up short with the Lakers as far as that situation. But you know what I mean? I definitely wish him the best. And again, man, I appreciate what he did for my squad, man. But then again, on the flip side of that, my Lakers getting Mo Bamba. I think they went into a direction we're going with. Man, I kind of like Mo Bamba a little bit better for the Lakers more so than Thomas Bryant because he's more wiry and lengthy, and he's more so known for being more of a I wouldn't say a defensive stopper, but a rim protector for sure. And he can score a little. He can score a little bit, but again, man, I appreciate him being there, and they at least got a big that's kind of more so known for or defending the rim, man. Another one pick here, Bones Highland going to the Clippers, man. That is a robbery if I've ever seen one. I can't believe Denver gave him up, but I think they did it more so for the fact of what's going on with Jamal Murray, and where he's at as far as his conditioning. Is his legs under him? Is he able to kind of consistently be out there and things of that nature? So I think that's what you kind of see from that joint. Tyler Scott in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. Appreciate you sliding through. He said, flames in the email. I'll have to check it out and get that joint so I can start using the bad boys, man. And then my Lakers, we're going to slide to them joints, man. We got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. I like all three of them picks being there. Why do I like D-Lo? He's a knockdown shooter. Obviously, we've seen him put games away single-handedly. He had a redemption tour of himself from his first go around with the Lakers. We saw, as a young teen, the mistake he did with Nick Young. That I ain't gonna bring that up too much, nothing like that. But he's grown from it. Hopefully, he's grown and learned from it. But he's became a better player as well. Bounced around a little bit, but again, even though bouncing around and stay consistent, definitely is going to bring a different element from a scoring perspective for the Lakers as a guard that has some, decent size. Absolutely is not known as a defensive stopper, nor does he, known for being a defensive guard or anything like that. But, one of those guys that I'm cool with him being on the team. Malik Beasley, hustle guy, definitely can shoot mid-range and three as well. Jared Vanderbilt, all energy type guys, so we know what to expect. He's going to get out there, play defense and hustle for us, man. So we need all of the above. If I want to be honest with y'all real quick, though, I would say if there's any kind of way we could have snaked the deal and got Ricky Rubio from the Cavaliers, I would have loved that pick because Richie Rubio definitely plays for defense. His passing is second to none, and he's definitely increased his ability to shoot. He's stretched out beyond a little mid range. He's more of a set shooter, but hey, that shot's starting to go in more consistently, man. So that would have been a nice little pickup that they would have been able to snag him. I would have been all for it, man. But the Timberwolves, you know what I mean? Timberwolves getting Mike Conley and Nickel Alexander Walker. So we'll see if they keep him because I know Nickel Alexander Walker. They have guards there. They're kind of guard heavy with the Wolves, so we'll see what happens with that. Jazz and Russell Westbrook still it's still unheard as of right now if he's gonna completely go through with the buyout or if they're just gonna wait to see. I think right now they're kind of just in talk. But again, like I said, I think personally that he should stay. Why do I think he should stay with the Jazz? Because I feel like being there, man, that team can go. I know that they had a similar situation having Conley there as far as being an up-tempo team, but it's a different dynamic when you have a guard at his side to be able to attack the rim and do the things he can do. So I think he should stay personally. That's just my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, I know there was conflicting reports coming out saying he already reached a buyout agreement. Then there's ones that saying he isn't. So I'm gonna do the wait and see until we hear from him or until we hear he's officially been signed with the team. That's my take on the Westbrook situation. But again, he's not done. He's just done with the Lakers. As bad as or weird as that may sound, he's not done. He's just done with the Lakers. Look at his numbers; they're still right up there, man. And he's not, injury prone. He's not having many injuries like that or anything like that either. So again, wish him the best of luck. They got with Juan Toscano Anderson. No slight, no disrespect to him, man, but I don't really see any teams that's going to be able to really maximize him or find true value in him as a player like that outside of him being with the Warriors, man. And again, that's no slight nor disrespect to him. That's just me being honest with the fact of when you look at him as a player and the skill set he has, what does he bring to the team for your team? Or what does he bring to your team as a contribution besides energy? You need energy, guys, but again, man, you got to be able to do a little bit more on some side of the things as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Let's see who else we have, man. Some big slash. And sorry, y'all, my son is going crazy in the room over there, man. Dwayne Dedman. I think me and my brother TWT fan were talking about that. How in the hell is Dwayne Dedman even still in the league, let alone being bounced around and traded? But my man Carmelo Anthony can't even sniff for the contract. And they can't get it off nowhere. People say, well, Melo's a different position. He can't play defense. Dedman is a different position. He's a body on the floor. Melo can definitely knock down some open shots. He can still work the mid range, and he can still, play down low. On the defensive end, you may be able to isolate him and take advantage of some situations of it. But at the end of the day, as long as you can shoot, you got a spot in the league. And he's a shooter and a person that can play his back to the basket and post up at his age, and he can score with the highest clip with the best of it. It's just given the opportunity, you'll be able to see that. What else we got, man? We got obviously the big one I rocked off with right away, man. The Mavericks snagging Kyrie Irving and Markieff Morris. Again, Markieff Morris being a big body, but obviously Kyrie is the one that they wanted. And the Nets getting Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. Again, I was watching the Nets game and seeing how they were getting down, man. And that team is everybody's saying they're going into rebuild mode. No, the only thing they building is another suite at the top already. They building another suite to the to that tower because they're not looking to fall back. If you watch them play, those young guns is out there getting it, man. Joe Harris he turned back the clock and he was knocking down threes against the Sixers. Man, like I said, all those guys, they were competing, absolutely competing, and they're still missing Seth. He's still out, but again, that team is loaded with they're guard heavy with shooters, but they have a lineup out there that they can have at least the shortest person being 6'5" or 6'6". Obviously, Claxton will be the tallest one out there if he's with them, roughly around 7 foot, or we can just call him a 7-footer. Everybody else on that is anywhere 6'5" and up, all the way up to him being 7 foot. I saw one of the lineups they had out there for it. Deadly team, man. Keep your eye on it. Man, they in the East, you know what I mean? They can catch fire, hitting shots, man. Absolutely can bet that, man. And then obviously everybody knows Roy Hachimura went to my Lakers. That's already a dead one there. Kendrick Nunn has had a resurgence being with the Wizards. People were, said he was dead in the water, but hey, look at him now. He went over there, and what is he going to do? He's getting the ability to be able to make them shots, man. You made any picks today? Is that for me, son? To you hollering somebody else in this joint, man. Salute to you, AB. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Appreciate you sliding through. And I apologize, y'all, because I'm looking on StreamYard, so I might be a bit behind on the messages and in the comments in the chat. But yeah, man, Kendrick Nunn, he's having a reemergence. A lot of people, like I said, when you see Kendrick Nunn now, it looks night and day difference of how he was playing for the Lakers. He gave the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, flashes and glimpses of it, but you know what I'm saying, when he played for the Heat, what was you saying? You were seeing a person that they had to take serious of it. In this situation now, being with the Wizards, they're seeing the same thing. I think he'll probably go back to a bench position, obviously with Bradley Beal coming back, but you know what I mean? You seeing somebody that's over there that's definitely producing. If I'm not mistaken, his first game over there, he either dropped 15 or he dropped 25. Like it was one of the two. I can't remember. I'm going strictly off of memory for that. So if you want to pull that up and fact check that, definitely go for it, man. But other than that, man, again, that was the more so biggest trades that took place as of right now. The winners of those trades, we all know, are the teams that's being mentioned in these championship talks, as far as championship contenders and things of that nature, man. So we'll have to wait and see. You know what I mean? What can happen, or who can win what. You know what I mean, for those situations, man. So let's see what else we got on deck though. And again, y'all, I apologize. My son going crazy, going crazy in the other room, man. Um, let me see, man. Let me see what we got going on here, man. Because we definitely gonna cook on a few things and get it in there, and definitely make sure we covering a lot. Like my brother Southern TV said, man, we ain't here for a long time. We're here for a long time for a good. Smash a lot. I can't remember how he said it. But I'm gonna flip my own way and say, man, we're not gonna be here for a long time. We're gonna be here for a short time and a good time, man. So we're gonna rock out and definitely enjoy it. So I'm saying some quick hits on everything that's going down, man. Let me take a look here, man. Let me take a look here, see what else we got cooking on this bad boy. Yeah, we touching on everything here, man. Touching on every single thing that's rocking. The NBA, man, y'all tell me a different year, you know what I mean, where you saw a trade deadline that was this hot. You know what I mean? When's the last time you seen a trade deadline that was this hot? It's been a minute. It's absolutely been a minute. Like I can't even say you know what I mean, when's the last time I looked at him and like, dang, this trade deadline is crazy. Like you don't hear too much about trade deadlines, you know what I'm saying, being everywhere. That's all you're hearing and seeing across the board, whether it be NBA talks, ESPN. All you're hearing is talking about, obviously, trade deadline took place, but they're talking about how crazy it was about all the things that happened, all the trades that happened, like the type of trades that happened, things like that. I'm like, man, that's insane to look at it and think like, okay, this is what we got going on. This person being traded, that person getting traded. How in the world? And then you got, you know what I'm saying, the buyout situation again, that's still not even done yet. That still ain't even done yet. You know what I mean? Like that's the crazy part. You still got the buyouts that's still taking place even right now. So I can't even think of a year where it's been the hottest trades like that, man. Brother Southern T said, hold on, let me make sure I read that right real quick. Make some picks. All right, man, I got you. Hold on, man. Let me see who playing. Let me see who playing tonight real quick. Since you want some picks, I'll give you some picks. Little beer goggle face. All right, T. So I'm gonna ask you this: you want all the picks, or how many picks you want? You want all the picks? What we got? We got 11 games tonight. I'll go through all of them. I'm gonna go through all of them, make the picks live for you. Since you want to do it that way, put it on the spot like that. You let me know when you're ready, T, and I'll fire off my picks for you. You let me know when you're ready, and I'll fire them off. All right, bet. Smoking the bet. All right, so I got the Cavs beating the Spurs. I got the Jazz beating the Pacers. Hawks and Hornets. Man, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm going with the Atlanta Hawks on that one. Make sure my man Trey is playing, DeJounte is playing. I know Sadiq Bey, John Collins is out tonight, so Sadiq Bey should be starting. So yeah, he gonna be all energy, all all gas, no brakes. I already know what to expect from him. Then Trey Young, they say left shoulder soreness is available, so most likely he should be playing. We'll have to wait and see or finalize for that. Nowadays these players are gonna hang now. They want to sit out the game. Let's see here, man. Rockets and Sixers. I got Sixers by 100. Um, Nuggets and Heat, man, this should be a tough matchup. But I am going to go with the Miami Heat on this one. I'm going with the Miami Heat on this one, man. I think they'll be able to pull that bad boy out. So I'm going with the Heat on that one. Then we got the Nets and Knicks. This is going to be a good matchup, man. But I am going to rock out with the Brooklyn Nets. I think the Brooklyn Nets is going to come in there looking to make a statement, showing that they still run New York, baby. So I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets on that one. Oh, you got 3 picks. Am I going too quick for you? My bad. Let me know. Like I said, I'm flying. I'm just flying through this point. Flying through this joint. Oh, team. Don't time out. Shower is actually. I thought you had a wrench. Matter of fact, my bad. That was your kid. Oh, that was. Oh, see, my son, my son snatched up the phone and timed out Shower. Oh yeah, Shower was cool people, man. But yeah, it's you got 4. Yeah, let me know. You got 4. Let me see how many I just ran down, bro. I ran down. Yeah, I did 6 so far, T. I did 6 so far. Shout out to hey, you don't discriminate, man. My son was smacking he was smacking and timing out. Let's see here. So Brooklyn and let's see, Nets and Knicks. Yeah, I got the Nets. I got the Nets winning that one. How you missing? All right, so I'll run back through it for you, T. I got Cavaliers beating the Spurs. I got the Jazz beating the Pacers. I have the Hawks beating the Hornets. I got the 76ers beating the Rockets. I have the Heat beating the Nuggets. Clay, stop. I have the Heat beating the Nuggets. I have the Nets beating the Knicks. See, your Smeagol looking at you. Hey, you gotta pay attention. Come on, Smeagol, you gotta pay attention, bro. Yo. Smeagol over here playing around, man. Not paying attention and jump, man. All right, let me know when you're ready for me. All right, bet. All right, so Magic and Bulls. Oh, man. I'm gonna go with the upset on this one, man. I'm gonna rock out the Orlando Magic. As weird as that may sound, I'm gonna go with the Magic on that one. As long as Paolo, what's his name? Paolo, Cole Anthony, the Wagners and Wagners, however they want to pronounce their names, Bobo. As long as all them playing, I'm going with the Magic for the upset on that one. And then I got the Pelicans and the Thunder. Obviously, Zion is out. Speaking of that, they said he retweaked his hamstring, so he's gonna be out for an additional extended period of time. That's insane, bro. I feel bad for New Orleans. I don't know what to say. Can't catch a break. The young man was balling, and just once it went downhill, it just stayed going downhill, man. Stay Darkwing Duck. But who am I gonna pick for this one, man? Pelicans or OKC? Ooh wee, man. Ooh wee. I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. On that one. And then let's see, Timberwolves and Mavericks. I'm definitely going with the Mavericks on this one. Yeah. I'm going with the Mavericks. No explanation needed. And then that's no disrespect to the Wolves. It's just I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on with them. But then Wizards and the Warriors. I know Steph is out, so that puts a lot of strain on Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole. I know that Andrew Wiggins is looking like he's dealing with something, and also Kyle Kuzma is dealing with something because he's actually Andrew Wiggins' list is questionable for this game. So let me see if Kuz is playing either, man. Let's see. And then Kyle Kuzma is out. Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Warriors on this one. I'm gonna go. I think it could go either way. No one scratch that. I'm going with the Wizards. I talked myself into it. I'm going with the Wizards to beat the Warriors on that joint. And then Lakers and Trailblazers. You gotta I ain't gonna say you gotta. I'm picking the Lakers. If you're putting money on it, if you're putting money on it, if you're putting money on it, I'm sticking with it. Going with the Lakers. I'll leave that last pick for you to kind of go with whatever you want to go with. Me, I'm going with the Lakers. But if you're putting money on it, make your decision based off your gut feeling and how you feel. I know for the Lakers though that LeBron is out. He has been ruled out for this game, so no LeBron. Also, I'm gonna need my man to put on some bigger jeans because the internet was roasting that man alive about the fact that his crack was showing when he was sitting down next to a fan. So yeah, I'm gonna need LeBron to put on some grown up pants and stop wearing Bryce jeans. um, and then let me check and see, man, what's going on with AD. If he's playing tonight. So no, he had an injury status. He had a strained hernia. I'm just kidding. He does not have a strained hernia. Let me knock on wood to make sure. He's listed as probable. So yeah, most likely AD will be playing. Like I said, man, it's hit or miss with AD when it comes to him, man. You gotta keep an eye on that young man. Hey, sit down. Did you put her on the couch too? I did. But yeah, so that's all the picks, man. Let me know if you got all of them. I did roast up European. Nah, I appreciate that, T. It's hard, man, with some of them picks like that. I don't have my little prediction record up there no more, man. But yeah, it was up there. I think I left it off at 299 and wait no, it's like 277 277 and 199. So I got to create more distance, man. But hey, I was just doing a quick hit on them. But I know with them joints, bro, I'm checking. I'm being living in that injury status, checking see who injured, who not, and the other little additional things for it too, man. So to make sure, my brother D Free in the building, appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Hey, again, I love them red and black seats you had and the whips, man. Love the red and black, that combination. Yeah, that's it. Can't even lie, can't hold you. That joint is nasty. Definitely nasty, man. Let's see. Just taking a quick look at something else real quick here. But yeah, man, like I was saying earlier, that y'all give me a different time or a different year or in recent years as y'all can remember that the trade deadline has been that hot. Like I don't recall a trade deadline being that hot in a long time, man. It's yeah. I'm with it. I'm waiting for all of it. Like I said, them buyouts are still taking place and still happening, man. You got people, you know what I'm saying, picking up buyouts and going to teams, and then you got people that's negotiating buyout and they being told to sit out for right now until they figure it out. So then there's a lot that's taking place and happening, man. So I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. Second half of the season gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a good one too. Definitely gonna be a good one because you're gonna have some teams out there that's making big splashes. They're gonna be, you know what I mean, championship contenders. Some teams became contenders. Some teams lost some pieces. Some teams gained some pieces. They gained for the future. You know what I mean? And you can't say some is rebuilding. I think the Houston Rockets Ever since their situation took off, man, it is what it is when it comes to them. We see used to rock because we know what we getting out of them, and they got a young core, young group. But they don't. Nobody's expecting them to come out and make any kind of playoffs. We have a winning record or anything like that. We expect them to come out some nights and be able to upset some teams, but that's kind of where it ends. I don't think anybody's expecting anything more or less than that. You know what I mean? So I can go in there and play with them and turn it off. You know what I mean? That's the expectation of what we seeing, what we doing, and what we gonna get out of them. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna see. Hang no man. My bad, y'all. I had to pop over here and see my little big head daughter. See what my daughter over here doing. They over here playing and stuff. So I had to join them real quick. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think though. How do y'all feel about all the trades that took place so far, and then what we seeing out of the trade, the buyout. Is this the hottest trade deadline you've seen in a while? Or what's the hottest, what year have you seen on the trade deadline that had the NBA on fire like it's been? And again, we talking, yeah, T. I said Washington over the Warriors. I told because Andrew Wiggins is out. I mean, man, that's a 50-50 game. I can see, I can see Jordan. What are you doing? I can see Jordan Poole going off having a big game. I can see Klay Thompson. We all know what that man is capable of. 37 in the quarter, 60 in a game, 50 something in a game. We've seen what he's capable of. So with those two alone, it's already a threat within itself. They still got Devin Chinzo. They still got players there. They can go out there and complete. Draymond is obviously they're more of their playmaker, so you know what to expect from him. But then you look at the rest of it, what are you seeing or what are you getting? You know what I mean? You still got a product you can put out there that's going to compete and put up some numbers. But yeah, again, that Wizards team still has Bradley Beal on that side. They have Porzingis still. They have Kendrick Nunn, that they picked up. So this team, they obviously going to be missing Kuzma. His impact is huge for them, but yeah, Kispert, who's been coming on as of late. So this team, they have some solid players, man. It's just all a matter of, again, man, staying consistent. I had high hopes for this Wizards team just because I felt like they were one of the sleeper teams in the East. But then, things happen. I guess that's the only way you kind of put it. Things happening and things just kind of got away from them. And then Brooklyn over to New York. Yeah, I chose Brooklyn over the Knicks. Chose the Nets over the Knicks. And that's a 50-50 game as well. The Knicks playing at home, man, they're a tough team. Definitely a tough team with the way Jalen Brunson's been playing, and then Julius Randle coming on as a late. Again, them picking up Josh Hart. So now you got that okay, baby. Now you got that duo of Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson getting back together. Y'all saw his reaction. I'm sure y'all. If you haven't seen that video clip by now, check it out. When he heard that the Knicks picked up Josh Hart, that man was ecstatic. He was super excited to reconnect with his Villanova brother. He was super excited about that joint. My bad, y'all. I'm in here watching my little 8 kids. They out here running around doing some stuff. So sitting in here with these two. Seriously, kid? Son just sit up here and throw one of his hard balls and just smash my toe. But yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think though. Honestly, who do y'all have being for a year for the trade deadline or anything like that? What's the hottest year or hottest time y'all can think of? I mean, hit me with that joint chat. Like I said, we're not gonna be here for a long time. Like my brother T say, be here for a long time or a short time, and for a good time. Or no, I'm not here for a long time or a short time. We're not the past, the present, the future. I can't remember it, T. I got to listen to that part more. But I know you always say that on your quick one, so I'm gonna remember it and say it correctly for you on my next one. But for me, we're not here for a long time. We're definitely here for a short time and a good time, and we're gonna rock out with it, man. I'm gonna be on this joint probably for a couple more minutes and get out the way. Go check out some other family. Sure, my brother Just Do going live or I know G5 did a lot earlier. It was on that joint. T, I'm sure you're gonna be going live. Somebody gonna be live that's in the TWT fan, so I'm gonna hop in their chat and go crazy like usual. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't come over here. You can't come over. Hey, stop. Stop. My bad, yo. Daughter over here trying to snatch my phone out of my hand. You can't do that. What are you doing? You gonna You gonna walk? Come on. Sorry, she 10 months old and she's standing on her standing her own trying to get her to walk. But yeah, man. That's like I said, I just wanted to tap in real quick and get some quick talk in, man. So I'm gonna try to do this be consistent, do this every day. Hop on. I might open up the panel some of these times or not, man. Again, just for a quick little touch point on some joints that's going on, get my take on how I feel and what's going on. I gave my picks for tonight's game. My brother T made me do a rapid fire pick real quick, so we're gonna have to see how that work out. T, that's 11 games, man. If you did all 11, I'll be on your show later, so then that way we can see how 11 did. I know them games is getting ready to start here in a few minutes too. Casey Boy in the building. Appreciate you, Casey Boy. We got a Casey Boy sighting. Hey, speaking of that, TWT, make sure y'all check y'all fantasy lineups. Make sure you ain't got nobody out. That way you stay on point and stay locked in, man. I don't give too many fair warnings. I tell everybody, hey, you adult. I ain't here to hold your hand and babysit you and remind you of nothing. I'm not Siri. I'm not I'm not doing none of them reminders for you, man. If you don't remember to do it, don't make that mistake again. One day you might be able to recover, but when you do some stuff like we done seen some of the players that's in the league, man, they go, you know what I'm saying, a few days or weeks on in without, you know what I mean, without making the lineup change. You might come back and you might feel like Coach Joe, man, is this a glitch? Is this thing broken? Where my team at? Yeah, we might dismantle and resell and auction them junks off, man. So y'all better be locked in and making sure that y'all playing, man. G Free said, "This ain't the past or the future; it's the present." Yeah, there you go. I couldn't remember, man. He said, "I'm lying now, telling people to come in." Hey, I appreciate that. T, appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and get out the way, and let everybody rock out, man. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and do that joint quick. Brother T said, "Yeah, we locked in. I can win 150. I hit. You get the. Nah, you good, man. It's all love. It's all love. As long as you hit, we hit. You know what I mean? As long as you win, you win. I'm winning. I don't need no currency exchange from it or none of that. That's all you, brother. Like I said, I just wanted to hop on the joint real quick, man. Show some love, get some information out there. Make sure it's staying what are you doing, girl? Staying consistent. Consistency is key. And y'all gonna see, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Let my brothers rock out. Be in somebody chat going wild. Me and my brother GC gonna be in there having a roast session, on each other, on somebody else. So y'all keep an eye out, man. Y'all see those two names. I advise you to stay clear of not making a joke. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm gonna definitely catch y'all on another one. Y'all stay tuned, stay active, stay healthy. Blessings to y'all, man. I'll catch y'all on another one, man.